Boko Haram has released a video showing teenage boys abducted from Government Science Secondary School, Kankara, Katsina State. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the Federal Road Safety Corps has announced the mandatory use of National Identification Number for processing driver's license. FRSC made this known in a press statement on Wednesday. The new directive is effective December 21, 2020, and all applicants for the National Driver's License in Nigeria must present the National Identification Number from the National Identity Management Commission before they can be captured for any class of the licenses produced by the FRSC. At number 9, the House of Representatives on Wednesday passed for second reading a bill seeking to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to enable Nigerians in diaspora participate in elections. The legislation, which seeks to amend Section 77, Subsection 2 of the Principal Act, is sponsored by the Chairperson, House Committee on Diaspora Affairs, Tolulope Akonde Sadipe, and 15 other lawmakers. The bill says every citizen of Nigeria who has attained the age of 18 years, residing within or outside Nigeria at the time of registration of voters for purposes of election to a legislative house, shall be entitled to be registered as a voter for that election and must have also lived in Nigeria for a period of at least 5 years from a minimum age of 10 years old and be legally resident in the country of residence for at least 12 months. At number 8, the Nigerian Army, Police and DSS sealed off the Bakliki building materials market in Ebonyi State on Thursday. The security agents were said to have surrounded the market in a commando style around 9 a.m. and refused to allow anyone inside the market, while those already inside before they came were not allowed to leave. Afikpo Road leading to the market was also closed off, forcing motorists to take alternative routes. A top security source said the security agencies were at the market following the alleged discovery of a cache of ammunition in the market. A source at the market claimed the ammunition were loaded in a truck and disguised with other goods bound for Yola, Adamawa State. It was also gathered that the governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi, later visited the market around 11 a.m. to see things for himself. At number 7, a former deputy governor of Kwara State, Simon Sayomi, is dead. His death was confirmed by his son Ola in a telephone interview with the News Agency of Nigeria on Thursday in Ilorin. Ola said his father died on Wednesday night in his hometown Igoshun in Oyun local government area of the state after a brief illness. Sayomi was the deputy governor of Kwara State from 1999 to 2003 under the administration of late Mohammed Lawal. At number 6, Kaduna State government has ordered the closure of all event centers, nightclubs and gyms across the state as part of efforts to curtail the spread of the second wave of COVID-19 infections. All restaurants in the state have now been restricted to takeaway services, while transport operators are to reduce their capacity of passengers by 50% and must ensure that all passengers must wear face masks and observe physical distancing. The directive was issued by Governor Nasir El-Rufai during a live media chat with selected radio stations in Kaduna. At number 5, a suspected robber was set ablaze by angry youths along Agodi Government Secretariat, Ibadan, Oyo State. Another was also lynched to death after being tortured by the angry youths in the community. Eyewitnesses said the two robbers allegedly robbed an unsuspecting member of the public in his car at about 6 p.m. on Wednesday around Agodi Secretariat axis. They were later trailed by some yet-to-be-identified youths to Agodi Secretariat after they had robbed the victim of 5 million naira. One was subsequently set ablaze, while the corpse of the other was left lying on the road. At number 4, French President Emmanuel Macron has tested positive for COVID-19 and would isolate for the next 7 days. The presidency announced Macron's status in a statement on Thursday, adding that he had been tested after the onset of the first symptoms. The president will continue to work and carry out his activities remotely. France earlier this week eased restrictions imposed to battle the second wave of the coronavirus, but infection rates remain high. The country still maintains a nationwide overnight curfew from 8 p.m. to halt the spread of the virus, while restaurants and cafes, as well as theaters and cinemas, remain closed. At number 3, the Lagos State government has asked public and private schools in the state to vacate on Friday, December 18th. This was contained in a statement released on Thursday by the Director General, Office of Education Quality Assurance, Ministry of Education, Abiola Sheriki Ayeni. Schools are to resume back on Monday, January 4th, 2021 in compliance with the Lagos State Harmonized Academic Calendar. The state government advised parents to ensure strict adherence to COVID-19 safety protocols at home, while all school proprietors and school administrators were enjoined to also ensure compliance to COVID-19 safety protocols when schools resume for second term. At number 2, scores of physically challenged persons from the Niger Delta region stormed the National Assembly complex in Abuja on Thursday morning to protest what they termed neglect by their representatives in the National Assembly. It was gathered that the physically challenged persons forced themselves inside the complex despite resistance by security operatives at the NAS gate. The spokesperson for the physically challenged persons, Amos Etim, told newsmen that they arrived at the National Assembly from the various states of Niger Delta to demand their rights from their representatives. One of them reportedly fainted in the process. Finally, at number 1, Boko Haram has released a video showing teenage boys abducted from Government Science Secondary School, Kankara, Katsina State. In the first 6 minutes 30 seconds video made public on Thursday, a teenager believed to be one of the abducted schoolboys was seen begging the federal government to send back security agents sent to rescue them as they cannot do anything. A voice believed to be one of the terrorists was heard addressing Katsina government, saying the boys were healthy and in good shape. However, the Nigerian government announced on Thursday afternoon that the more than 300 kidnapped boys have been freed. Chairman of NIDCOM, Abikeda Biri Erewa, tweeted this on our official Twitter page at about 2:52 p.m. The post was afterwards deleted. The NIDCOM boss posted another tweet at about 3:42 p.m. denying the post about the release of the Katsina boys. She claimed her account was hacked. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.